Welcome to the Success Sensei Podcast for anyone interested in success, happiness, and balance. We'll teach you how to be a black belt at life. And now, your host, former professional fighter, multiple world champion, entrepreneur, and investor, Robert Devane.
Bowing in. This is Roundhouse Rob, the Success Sensei, helping you to win at life one kick and punch at a time. Episode 107. Imagine your success. So if you can't imagine the things that you want to do, if you can't imagine your goals, if you can't imagine what you want to achieve for yourself or what you want to have or do or experience, then you're already shooting yourself in the foot before you've started. Hopefully you've got your goals in order at this stage. We're at the end of January. I actually can't believe myself that we're at the end of January 2020. I don't feel myself that I'm fully prepared for this year, and yet here we are. It's been a very busy month already, and ready or not, things are moving forward. So it's time to really ironclad your goals. Most people that I've talked to anyway have had a couple of false starts this month, myself included. That's totally normal. You imagine that you're going to achieve more than you actually do the first month of the year, and sometimes it's hard to get going, or it's hard to change path, or it's hard to clean things up, or go back to your training, go back to healthy eating, go back to high productivity in work or in your personal life. So that's okay. Don't be too hard on yourself. Reset, go again. But if you can't imagine your success, you really don't have that much of a chance. You don't really have that much of a hope. Well, it's not that you won't achieve the things, but it's just that you really limit your chances and your opportunities of success. So it's very important to actually imagine what you want, but imagine yourself achieving it. So what we're talking about is visualization, and it is something that you have to actively do. Whether you take 2 minutes out of your day and sit in quiet and close your eyes and do it, whether you can do it on paper, whether you can do it with your eyes open, whether you can edit some kind of an image board, some kind of a mood board together of all the things that you want to achieve, and actually see yourself in your mind. There's no point in you imagining my success, no point in you imagining other people's success. In fact, that's something that we all can do on a regular basis, and it's very negative for our own mental health, and that is imagining that other people are doing really well. Obviously, social media can seriously force you to think that everyone is doing great and that everyone is really successful, and it can force you to imagine other people's success. But I want you to imagine your success in whatever shape or form you can do it. So going into a fighter will always do their mental preparation, and the majority of fighters will see themselves winning the fight hundreds of times, possibly thousands of times before the actual fight goes ahead. Because if you have a fighter that doesn't believe that they can win, or can't imagine or can't see they're winning, then they have a reduced chance of actually winning. If your subconscious can't actually acknowledge your own chances of succeeding, your own chances of success, or your own chances of winning, you can be reducing your success, really, or you're reducing your options. So you need to see it in your mind's eye. You need to imagine your own success. I was talking to somebody today who wanted a lot of money, and when I questioned them about what they wanted that large amount of money for, they didn't have an answer. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. Because this is the way a lot of us can deal with our goals. We say we want to do this, that, or the other. We actually don't have any of the answers because we've never actually imagined ourselves with that amount of money, or with the things that we want to do, or having experienced the things that we want to experience. So it's very important that you go through it in your mind's eye. As I said, it doesn't have to be meditation. If meditation is not your thing, or you think it sounds cringy or cheesy, it can be whatever way. It can be with your eyes open. It can be just see yourself as you wish you could be perceived. Some people recommend that you start with the end in mind. So, for example, I think it's more of a metaphor than an actual thing, an exercise that you have to fulfill, but you can do it if you want. So some people believe in writing their own epitaph so in other words, their own story about themselves after they've passed, as they wish somebody else would write. So imagining your funeral and what people would say at your funeral, and then working back from that. So how you would like to be perceived, how you would like to be remembered, and how you would like to be thought of. As I said, I don't think it's something that you actually have to do. I think it's just it's one of those things to have a quick think about it and see if that shapes your vision of yourself, and imagining how you wish you were, you wish your destination. So in other words, visualize yourself, visualize your success, visualize how you would like to be perceived, see yourself being successful. I hope that's helped. There's a car going by just as I'm about to round up. I hope that has helped. I hope that you can imagine your success and imagine yourself. I hope you can see it. It's a fun exercise. It's a positive thing. It's one of the few positive things that you can do on a daily basis amidst all the negative news and all those other things. So I hope that you can actually imagine your own success in whatever shape or form that you wish it to be. And I wish you all the success in all the areas that you're striving for. Thank you for listening. I'm Roundhouse Rob, the Success Sensei. Life is a fight you can enjoy and win. Bowing out.
This has been the Success Sensei, fighting the winning fight. So add us, subscribe, like, and comment. Keep those hands up and keep moving forward.